Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very second episode of Shounen Sheol, the only weekly manga podcast where we both bitch about Fairy Tail and have no idea where the show is going in the long run. We don't even know where it's going in the short run. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. Chase is with me.
I am, and just like Joey, I know nothing.
All right,
what are we talking about?
We don't even have an audience. Nobody's here. Nobody's listening to us. We're all gonna die alone.
Thus
Nihilism.
is the nature of Sheol.
But first, we need to figure out what Sheol is. Chase, do you know what Sheol is?
I just told you. It's where you have no audience, nobody listens to you, and you have nobody who knows what they're talking about.
You know, that's a very plausible theory. I thought Sheol was just like where you get on a desk and you stick your ass out, and a bunch of hookers line up, and they smack you in the booty repeatedly until you cry out for your mother.
You know, that very same thing happened to me like 3 hours ago.
No way.
Yeah, except
That's
they weren't
crazy.
They weren't hookers, though. They were crows.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Well,
close.
Maybe I can, maybe I got past vision, you know? Like some people see into the future, I see into the past.
Oh, Joey, were you using some shitty version of Neo Eclipse?
Oh, you know it. Why don't we talk about Fairy Tail today? Why don't we get right into it? What the fuck happened in this chapter? I don't know anything. I'm going in blind, man.
Oh boy, this week is a doozy. Are you ready for this, Joey?
I'm not ready.
It's a two-fer.
Is there a way to get ready?
No, because this is a 2-for-1 special, buddy.
All right.
Two chapters, 1 week.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Half the time. Jolly
half the time, twice the pleasure.
Jolly my Saint Nick. Strawberry my jam.
He's the patron saint of prostitutes.
I'm floundering here. Help me.
Okay,
chap my hides. So let's get into it.
All right. Well, it starts off with Natsu being really fired up.
Okay, so Natsu's all fired up. I don't know if anybody was here for the last episode. Natsu was fired up. He's getting all fired up.
Yeah. This just in, Natsu is fired up.
Wow. Breaking news.
And he's still fired up.
My heart just
week.
stopped.
Like, he's been like that for a whole week.
Wow.
You turned into a transformer.
You turned into a transformer first, bitch. Oh man, the Skype connection's pretty
Joey appears to
poop.
have turned into an Autobot. My sworn enemy.
Oh boy. Chase? Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't hear a thing. I hear a bunch of static.
All right. I'm killing the Skype call. I'm starting to back up. This is all live. This is all like nobody's. Oh man, it's an internet connection problem. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh wow. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Hello?
Hello?
There you are.
Hey!
Hey, sexy.
Hey! Sexy
Pretty sure that was on.
Joey.
Pretty sure that was on my end. My internet just totally dropped out like the fucking floor from this chapter. Tell me more about what's going on with Natsu being all fired up.
Guess what, people? That was an elaborate joke. April Fools, almost a month later.
Oh, that's the genius of the joke. That's the genius of the April Fools. You're the fools, not me, Dad.
Ha!
Let's...
Fuck you, Mommy. I love you. I actually don't hate you.
That's fair. Moms are great.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty awesome.
I was watching Steven Universe today, as you do, and I had a realization that like 80% of the problems in the show occur because of mom problems.
Yeah.
And you know, it was really because of those back-to-back episodes where like, it was Connie's mom being a controlling bitch. And then it was Sadie's mom being an over-enthusiastic bitch. And, back to back, I was just like, wow, there's a lot of mom problems.
Yeah, and bitches be bitches.
And then I crafted my most ingenious philosophy, breaking ground here, several months out before the book is even due. Mo moms, mo problems. There you go.
Holy fuck. The blacks have got it all wrong. Like they always have.
Like always. Speaking of blacks, Zareth needs to die.
Oh, buddy. Even he agrees.
Yes. Let's talk about that. What happens after Natsu's fired up?
Well, people start talking about him being fired up.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's just like, man, I'm getting all wet from all this fire that is being upped.
I mean, that happened. That I get wet when fire gets upped.
I mean, it gets really hot, so you gotta get really sweaty.
My butt sweats incredibly easily.
He's just lubing them up.
There needs to be seat coolers where I'm at in Arizona.
Of course.
I mean, there should be seat coolers in general because it's Arizona, but especially because my butt sweats so easily.
And especially because it's in Arizona, a.k.a. hell.
That's also a good point, but we're in Sheol.
Yes,
so
unfortunately.
That's different.
Or fortunately, depending on how much you hate yourself.
And Sheol may actually be an underground Muay Thai fighting ring.
It just might. I saw one the other day, and the first thing I thought was, Sheol!
Fight Club. Oh, okay.
Also, I saw a black person, and I kind of ran away.
I think of Fight Club immediately anyways.
Ah, I see. Well, wouldn't that feeling you feel when you watch Fight Club? It's not quite happiness, it's something beyond that.
Yeah.
I think that could be Sheol.
I think it's called hitting bottom. Hitting bottom is when you get on a table and have a bunch of hookers line up and slap your ass. And then you cry out for your mom. But anyways, where were we?
Natsu's all fired up.
Oh, yes. Never gets old. Put it in every episode. 20 times. Every episode. 100 years. I'm all fired up. Let's go.
All right. And by the way, I did a slight amount of research before this recording just to kind of know what's up, and I'm even more confused than before.
Chase, would you say that you've got a stats for me?
Oh, I've got a stats for you.
Oh, man!
Man, person who isn't Larry. Make that into a soundbite.
Larry's not editing this.
That's why I said person who isn't Larry.
There is no Larry.
I know!
All right. Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah. Anyway, so Natsu is all fired up.
Okay.
And Zareth is all like, bro, I wish you could turn into a dragon so you could fuck me up real good.
Yeah.
And Natsu's like, nah, man, I'm a human.
Mm.
I'm a human using dragon powers and look kind of like a dragon. But I'm human, bro.
Yeah, because when I activate my black powers, I totally don't turn into a black person.
Never in a million years. Dog.
Deuteronomy. What?
Yes. So Zareth is just like, dude, you're so totally a demon, right? Natsu's like, nah. So they're about to punch each other.
Okay.
And then Mavis gets in the fucking way.
Okay.
She just jumps in between them. And she's just like, hey, Natsu, I wanna talk to him first. I bet I can just talk him down. Well, she's a woman.
You know what this reminds me of? And the only reason I remember this is because I was looking for the title card for the last episode. But I found this, I recalled this manga panel of Natsu and Gray going to punch each other, and then Urza steps in, and she's all, like, beaten up and everything, and she steps
she's
in
got,
between them.
She's got, burns on one hand and, like, frozen whatever on the other.
Yeah, and then she pulls them in and hugs them, and then pulls them into her tits, and then they start sucking on her tits, and then they have a threesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's totally canon.
Yeah.
She used the power of her breasts to smash them into submission.
And then Juvia is jilling off in the background.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sloshing because she's made of jelly.
She's a slime girl?
Yeah.
That's right! Holy shit!
Don't you remember her in Monster Musume? She was like the second most important character.
No, but actually, I forgot Juvia's origin
Oh, is that she's
and
a water lady?
Yeah, I just remembered she's the water. She's a retarded.
Well,
they had that Aristotelian element
Yeah.
quartet thing. Wow, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, you know, she's made of water, and so you can't stab her unless your weapon's made of magic or something, which everything is, so it really doesn't matter ever.
Is being made of water sort of like their analogy for being a nymphomaniac? You know,
I
'cause
think it's their
she's always
analogy
wet.
for being a character in fairy tale.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway, so Zareth, like, grabs her head for some reason. It's just like, hey, you're in the way. And,
You know, yeah,
'cause
she
is. You know, these two are trying to have a heart-to-heart, fist-to-fist, dick-to-dick. You know, the usual. Bro stuff.
Yeah, you know, one dick eats the other.
Yeah, you know, one will go inside the other.
The other
will go
explodes.
in, who could say?
You know, whichever one has the C4, it's only known to God.
Yes. He's the one in charge of all this.
You know, the micro explosives that you put in your dick. I know that you know this, Chase, but I'm just sort of like trying to explain it for our viewers at home.
No, of course.
Future us.
Go for it. Because we'll forget by the time this comes out.
You put micro explosives in your dick, and then you let one swallow the other, and the whole struggle is to see which one gets eaten or blown up. That's it. There you go.
Sounds about right.
That's how duelings work. That's actually why. Gosh, was it Elfman? Elfman died, or no? It was his
he's
sister.
alive. Yeah, Lysana, but she didn't die. Remember, she went to the other world.
Well, her dick got eaten by Zareth. So that's
yeah. Lucky.
Every day, man. Every day.
Yep, I'm just waiting for that Zareth dick to eat me.
Because, you know, black dick, it's
right?
superior.
And it's 400 years old, so it's got experience.
Oh, yeah.
It's got some
Yeah,
rings.
I forgot about that. You know, you just think about the natural level of experience that a black dick has.
I mean, it truly is like an oak tree. You just, you cut it down the middle, and you look at the rings, and you see how old it is.
Yeah. That's what I do every day of my life.
Yeah, you cut it off, you see how old it is, and then it, like, kind of regrows like a Namekian arm.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a bit slanted.
Yeah. That's all right. I usually prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little curve to the left.
Yeah.
Speaking of curve to the left.
Yeah.
Zareth has got Mavis grabbed by the head. And
is it with his left hand?
Yes.
Oh yeah, all right. Segue complete.
Perfect. Nailed it. But anyway, so he's looking down her shirt.
Yeah.
And it's
Mavis has got like no tits though.
Yeah, so there's like a small indent to where there should be breasts. Like,
okay.
If this were Lucy, it would take up the whole fucking page.
Like I'm not, trying to bash on Mavis. I think her best quality is the fact that she has no tits, which aesthetically balances out Lucy's excessive short Mexican woman tits.
You see, I think that the one who balances Lucy out would be like Wendy, because she's actually cute, whereas Mavis is just kind of boring.
You don't think Mavis is cute?
I think she's all right.
She was frozen in a block of crystal.
Yeah,
for
she was
hundreds of
cute
years.
when she was frozen in a crystal, but now she's out walking around. It's just not doing it for me.
I don't know, man. I just can't help but immediately jizz myself every time I see her walking around, thinking, "Wow, that was frozen in a block of crystal."
Nah, man, she's gotta be in that block of crystal. Otherwise, I can't get it up.
Man, I just don't think we're gonna see eye to eye on this.
No, but if we see dick to dick, everything will be all right.
You're right. Let me put the explosives in.
Go for it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about what Mavis is saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
So she's just like, hey, I can save you. Have you ever thought that I had a way to beat you? And he was like, shit, I hadn't thought of that.
Mavis says that?
No. Zareth says, he says shit, I haven't thought of that.
Well, but Zareth thought she was dead, so I mean, that's okay.
Sort of. He didn't seem too surprised that she was alive either, so I don't know.
Well, but Zareth's like very wrapped up in himself, so of course he's not going to be surprised.
Whatever. He's just like, nah, you're lying. I've already tried all the possible ways to die. Not even end. Natsu could kill me.
Oh. But,
And so then she's like, so why are you crying like a little bitch about acnologia? And he's just like, because even though I can't kill myself, I can't kill him. You know, because I can't kill him, he'll just toy around with me for all eternity. And
what
you
kind of
too,
retarded...
because you can't die.
Sorry, what kind of retarded binary world does Zareth live in, where the only good outcomes that can possibly exist are either I die or I kill everything else in existence?
Well, that's why I did the research,
Okay.
so I could figure out what the fuck this is all about, sort of. And he
Okay.
doesn't purposefully kill everyone around him. It's a curse was put on him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was from the massive flashback that they had.
Yeah,
to
like
400 years ago.
the whole curse thing is that like the more you cherish life, the more life is taken around you.
Yeah, okay.
Blah blah blah. Anyway, I guess like way back before Fairy Tail was made, Mavis learned magic from him. Like he taught her about magic. And he taught her this black magic spell, and she used it, which ended up becoming that fairy law spell, like once it was polished.
Okay.
But anyway, she used a raw version of it, and I guess somehow that gave her the curse as well. I don't know.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, as soon as after she used the spell, her body stopped aging, and when she met up with Zareth, he was just like, "Dude, you're totally cursed."
When did this happen? I don't recall this ever happening.
Well, I think you had checked out by this point.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Like, isn't this
This is
before
a
Mavis
separate-
dies?
This is a separate flashback from Zareth's flashback.
Oh, okay.
This one's solely about Mavis, because she's talking to the whole guild, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you how I died." And shit. Well,
alright.
quote unquote died.
I mean, I'm pretty certain I got to that. Maybe not.
I just read it, so I'll just tell you what happens.
All right, go for it.
So she is hanging out with Zareth, and she's like, "Hey, I'm not aging, but whatever, cool, right?" He's like, "Dude, you're gonna kill people because you love people," and she's like,
Yeah.
"You're a bitch," and like
Yep.
runs off. And then
The joy of their relationship is that it subverts traditional marital roles.
it's kind
in
of
that
it's kind
Zareth
of
is
like
the little bitch, and Mavis is the one who wears the pants.
Yeah, it's kind of like the SAO abridged relationship, where they're both total assholes and should hate each other, but just don't, because they have to love each other, because that's how stories work. Right?
Absolutely, yes. Hey, if you try to send me any pictures, please do so through Skype, because I can't reach my phone because it's dead right now. So, yeah.
Thank
Fuck
you for
you. Get out of my life.
Because I had sent you the down
Goddamn
shirt picture
spank.
of Mavis.
Duh Spank, if that's even your real name.
No, it's not. It's my surname.
I'll let you go for now.
Yeah, that's what I
All right.
thought.
Anyways, show me these tits.
All right,
the
all right.
viewers don't get to see, but show them to me.
All right, I'll show you the picture. You know what? Make it
Okay.
make it the screen cap for the thing that you release, this episode that we're doing now.
I don't know if I want to.
Because boobs that don't
Wow.
aren't there.
Wow, they aren't there indeed.
Right. You know what?
Just
You know what? This episode's called "They Don't Aren't There."
that is just astoundingly flat.
I don't even know why he decided to draw it like this. There's
Like-
no purpose here.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Like, do an upskirt shot or something. Because she has a vagina. That can't be altered with.
You don't think she's cute? Seriously?
Not like they try to make her. Like, I feel like they try to make her seem like she's the cutest, but I don't think she's the cutest.
I don't know. I feel like she's trying to be tough here, and that's what
Well, not in
makes
this
her
scene
cute.
specifically. I mean overall. Like, when she was first introduced, she had that, like, super frilly dress that really put me off. Like, this
Yes.
outfit's much better.
Okay.
But
I don't even remember that outfit, but I do recall her being like kind of effeminate, and they're trying to like juxtapose the whole like, oh, she's such a cute girl with, oh yeah, she founded Fairy Tail and was like an ancient wizard and shit.
yeah, anyway. So, she ran off from Zareth because he was being a big old meanie pants.
Yes.
And then Makarov was born.
Okay.
and she was witnessing the birth, and then she accidentally killed Makarov's mom.
Oh, yes.
Yep, and then she ran off into the forest and disappeared for a while.
Oh,
Accidentally
because
killed a bunch of more people who we don't get to see.
those were called the people of the forest. That was fucking Bambi.
Yep,
You
yep.
bitch.
She killed Bambi's mom.
I'm turned on Mavis completely.
Yeah, well,
Wendy's where it's at. Wendy and Chelia.
Yeah, I'm surprised you remembered her name.
I jerk off to her every morning.
Good point. Moving on. So after she
I
kills
jerk
a bunch
off.
of
I jerk off to her.
after she kills a bunch
as
of Randys.
Like I jerk off in honor of her.
Joey, I don't mean to cut you off at this immaculate point.
Like I have a shrine that I set up. I take it down every night and then I set it back up. And then I jerk off like as part of a ritual to praise her.
All right, your story got way better than what we're talking about. So
Yeah.
if you have more, go for it.
I mean that's why I was continuing down this
all right.
path.
I wanted to
was
stop
just
you.
thinking,
But you know what? I don't care anymore.
yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Speaking
So-
of I don't care anymore.
So after I jerk off to Chelia, what is going on? So this is so we're in Mavis's flashback.
Yeah, we're still in the past.
Why was none of this told through Zaref's flashback? Doesn't Zaref know if he kind of quote unquote kills her?
Well,
Doesn't
because
all of this
Zaref's
happen
flashback
before?
was about how he got the curse. Her flashback is about how she got the curse.
Yeah, but why can't Zaref flashback about both of them?
Because Mavis needs to do something.
Yeah, all right. She doesn't have any assets otherwise.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, jerk, jerk. That was me jerking it off to Chelia again.
Hint,
So
hint.
Mavis runs off to the woods and kills Bambi.
Yep.
And then what?
Blech. Indigestion, that's what. Oh boy. It's back inside me.
Dude, you gotta lay off the Jack in the Box.
Joey, I'm gonna jack in your box. Again.
I have a box for jacking.
And it's
Dedicated to
called Shelia's
Chelia.
mouth.
It's called Chelia's Sweet Cooter.
Cooter!
Yeah. Love saying that word.
Dude, it's the best word for the vag.
You know
Besides
it's a
the
cooter.
vag.
You know it's a real cooter. Bambi. Good thing Bambi died by Mavis's emo-ness.
Yep. Bambi saved the forest, and then she walked through and killed it all.
Yeah.
Oh well. So anyway, she like a year after she ran into the forest, she's just kind of like sitting around under a log, and Zaref finds her somehow. He's just like,
Okay.
"Hey, I was looking for you. I just followed Bambi's corpse."
So that, like, oh god, there's just no sense of like place or
Oh, and this happens in all like one chapter, by the way.
yeah.
So it's super fast paced and disorganized.
There's no cohesion within this
No.
world whatsoever.
No, well, like they say how much time's passed between the panels ish.
Yeah,
Like,
they say it. But
I know what you
feel
mean
it.
though. I know what you
Yeah.
mean. It doesn't feel right. There's no pacing to this. But
Right, so
anyway,
what is
she's
this?
sitting under a log and she's like, "I haven't eaten in 6 months and I'm still alive."
I mean, you do you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just like, "Yeah, you're not gonna die because that's how this curse works. We can't die because we like life, and we kill people."
Okay.
Yay! And so then they like cry to each other about how much their life fucking sucks, and
I
then
mean,
they
at
kiss.
least they have each other.
Yeah, and then that's what they say, and then they kiss, and then Zaref's just like, "Well, fuck, I accidentally killed you because I love you."
But she didn't die.
Sort of, yeah.
She got a block of crystal. Wait a minute. Hang on a fucking second fucking shit minute.
Yep.
If Makarov was just born, when the fuck did she found Fairy Tale if she died a year later?
Well, no. Well, so when they first met up, and she ran away because no. Okay, here's what happened. She met him, he taught her about magic.
Yeah.
Then she went and formed Fairy Tail. Then
Okay.
she met him again, and he was a big old meanie pants, telling her that she's cursed.
Oh.
Then she went back to Fairy Tail. Makara
Oh.
was born. Then she ran away, and
Oh.
a year later, they met and kissed, and I guess fucked at some point, and then she died.
Okay, so
And I
her
say
finding
she-
out
And
about
I say
the
they
curse.
fucked because there is actually a picture of those two naked embracing in a lake.
Send that shit to me right now.
I would, but I can't find it currently.
What the hell is wrong with you? I would have
Lots of
had that,
things.
I would have had like several tabs, several windows, just in case I accidentally deleted one. I would have several backup windows just so I could plaster that on my fucking eyeballs.
Yes.
How dare you?
I'll find it while we're talking. Anyway,
You bitch.
this is literally what Mavis says during her own flashback that she is telling.
Okay. This is all a lie.
Yes. Everything begins in the deep abyss of magic. Yeah, you know this is going to a great place.
Oh, man.
A magic that unites it all. Love.
Oh, man.
Love can cause miracles. And sadness as well.
Oh, yeah. It's just getting better and better.
And the love between the two that have been living with the curse have brought upon the highest level of contradiction.
Woo!
The more one loves, the more one will take away from the other. This curse has taken my life away from me, even when I was supposed to be immortal. Scene end.
Woo! There we go. This is officially worse than anything I've ever written in my whole life.
Oh, so it's official now.
This is well, scientists were speculating.
Yeah, so many hypotheses thrown
The
out the window.
financial experts were speculating.
They were clamoring.
on what would happen. But now it's official. Now the reports are in. We've got the quarterlies. We've got the isoquants. We're graphing it all out, and it's very clear. This is worse than anything I've ever made. This is so vapid. It's so falsely shallow. It's pretentious. I think Fairy Tail can be adequately described as pretentious now.
Well, good.
So there we go. Fuck you. Who is the guy who made this?
Hiro Mashima.
Okay.
I've made enough death threats to know his name.
Hiroshima, fuck you. We had every right to bomb your house. And let's just get this fucking over with. We're still in the first chapter that they released this week, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, Jesus. All right.
By the way, I
let's
just
go.
sent you a low-res picture of it.
Oh, I'm watching, man. And
Look at this.
Boy.
Somehow, between those two kissing and her dying, they found time to fuck. I'm proud of them.
There isn't even any side nipple there. I'm
I think her chest is so flat, it's concave.
Woo! All right, moving on.
Dude, I told you this week was good.
Oh, you said it was juicy, but boy, I was not juiced properly.
Oh, we're not even at the fun part yet.
All right, let's get to the fun
Yeah,
part.
so
please.
there's the curse thing. I don't know why she's still alive. I don't have enough time to research it right now,
Sure.
or enough fucks in the world. I'll look it
Or
up
eno-
and prepare it for next week, I guess.
We don't have enough translator notes in order to properly decode this message.
I want him back. I want our nameless translator to come back. He's my hero.
God bless him wherever he is.
I hope he's dead, so that he doesn't have to live with Fairy Tail anymore. Anyway, so, in Zeref's twisted opinion, since he can't beat Acnologia, because remember, Acnologia is immune to magic, so I guess that he's immune to death magic. So I'm glad they're at least
Sure.
sticking to that,
I mean,
to the whole anti-magic dragon thing.
they're inconsistent about fucking everything.
They're
so
consistently inconsistent.
They are. They're astoundingly consistently inconsistent.
Right. I think they have a checklist of things that are consistent. They're like, all right, where do we fuck this up?
Yeah.
It's a focus group.
Yeah.
It's not one man. It's a whole boardroom.
This is actually an oligarchy. of several of the most brilliant minds in the world conspiring to create the worst shonen series of all, and that, my friends, is a Sheol. Moving on.
So anyway, he's just like, hey, so whenever Acnologia kills everyone, he's just going to torture us forever.
How? Why?
Well,
What?
my first question is, how do you know Acnologia's going to do that? Because apparently he just fucked off for 400 years. Like, he didn't even do anything until like, the main cast showed up.
Yeah. And then, like, he showed up on the island that one time. And
because
and then they went into the future, and then he fucked off for another 7 years.
Yeah, like, he blew them all up. I guess he was like, yep, I won. Went to the world's most giant ice cream cone and licked it for 7 years.
Yeah, Acnologia is, like, the biggest plot contrivance. Like, he goes where the plot demands.
Like, you know that anime girl that, like, whenever she does something good, she rewards herself with a sweet?
Like an archetype of anime girl?
I don't know if it's happened enough, but I think you've at least seen it before.
You talked about last time how Acnologia got on the ship and then he pulled out an ice cream cone from his back pocket.
What I'm saying is that he is that girl.
Yeah. Okay.
He is that cutesy anime girl who, every time she does something good, she rewards herself with some kind of sweet or her favorite food.
I love it.
And his favorite food is an ice cream cone. You know, the ones on a stick. He's got to lick it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ice cream cones on a stick. You're right.
Yep.
When you're right, you're right.
I am.
This time, buddy, you're right.
Yeah, so anyway, Zeref keeps talking about how he's going to be, like, used as a toy or whatever.
Yeah.
Then he grabs her chest. He's just like, I'm going to use Neo Eclipse now.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's like, we can end this. And he's like, yeah, we can. Grabs her tit. Or shall I say
that's always the beginning of the end, when you got a tit grab.
Of course.
Happened in Evangelion. It's happening to me right now. Hi, Mom. Can you not right now? I'm kind of busy. Do you mind?
I think she minds.
I've fondled you enough today.
Aww.
Get out of here. Go make me a sandwich. Get out. Go.
You know what? You're going to have to fondle her a little bit for me, too. I miss her.
No, I'm not going to fondle her for you.
Can you fondle her while thinking of me?
Tell you what. Why don't you just, like, come over to my house for a couple of weeks and fondle her for the both of us?
All right, I can accept those terms on one condition.
All right.
When next you fondle her, you have to be thinking of me.
I mean, that's automatic.
Okay,
already,
all right.
So.
All right, I'm just making sure the magic's still there. Speaking of magic, Mavis is screaming because Neo Eclipse is happening.
All right. Is it hurting her, or is she just like?
It looks like it's hurting her because she's like and like yelling out and like her fucking body's going all. Ugh.
I'm just gonna assume that she's like not actually in pain.
I think it's painful, but like she can't die, so there's really no stakes in her dying.
Nah, she's faking it. She killed Bambi. She doesn't have a heart.
That's true. And you want to hear what Zeref's saying while this is happening?
I would love to hear.
I will take your fairy heart.
Do go on.
No, that was the line. No, that's it.
You paused like there was more, and I was like, oh.
Nope, I just wanted time to let it sink in.
I will take your fairy heart.
Yeah.
Is this like a thing?
Well, remember, she
or
has
is
the
it a
fairy
metaphor?
Heart. Well, no, she has the fairy heart spell, which is a well of infinite magic. Which
so
I
is he
guess
taking the
is
spell, or is he actually taking her heart?
Moving on. Acnologia is still chasing after the Pegasus people.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, one of our wings was busted. We're moving slower. And then the girl with the boobs is like, well, then let's just put on the ignition boost and go faster.
Okay.
And then they do, and Acnologia is just like, wow, that's smart.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's, going faster helps you escape.
As long as a dragon slayer exists, I'll hunt you. I had to cough there because he says dragon, but it doesn't say slayer. And there's a shot of Wendy when he says this, so it's implied he's only going after them to kill Wendy. Because she's a dragon slayer, and those can hurt him. I guess.
All right, he can have Wendy as long as he doesn't hurt Chelia.
I don't know, man. I don't think she can use magic anymore. By the way,
it really doesn't matter.
She can't heal your dick after you've fucked it out.
Dude, I heal my own dick, thank you.
All right. Well, you know what, Joey?
I got super regenerative powers, bro.
Just in that one specific area.
That area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That area.
That's kind of a lost cause, but I cover it up with a merkin.
You just get a marker and just like
a merkin.
What's a merkin?
God. You know what a merkin is?
If I knew what it was, why would I ask you?
You're trying to test me?
Proceed.
A merkin is fake pubes. Learn that from Biggest Problem in the Universe.
Right. I was testing you.
How come every time you do that, you're shit?
Because, Joey, that's also a test.
Boy, this is like the most derailed thing ever. Fucking get us back on track, please.
Okay, so Anna's just like, hey, give me a second. I'll open the time lapse. And she's like, there's nobody better than a celestial spirit mage to open a door.
Okay. All right. So if she could do it in the first place, why the fuck didn't she do it already?
Yep. So Acnologia catches up to them.
Jesus.
And actually attacks the ship this time, but it really doesn't really... He, makes a hole in it, but doesn't annihilate its entire existence somehow.
Yeah, we want the sense of danger, but we don't actually want there to be danger.
Right. He blows up some stuff. Some people, some Randys are hurt, I guess. Really, they're just shown blown away from the explosion, but not actually affected by it.
Yeah, people who don't matter.
Right. Anyway, so then Acnologia just all dragons will be annihilated. They're not necessary in this world.
What the actual fuck?
Yep. And
this guy is not a character. He's just
No, Joey, he's one of those force of nature characters.
He's one
not
of those
done well.
He's one of those pieces of shit. What does he believe in? Who is he? What does he want?
Well, I know what he wants, ish. I know he wants to kill all the dragons and by extension dragon slayers because they can turn into dragons.
Yeah, but why?
But
why?
Beyond that, I've got no fucking clue.
Exactly.
Well, Joey, we're just waiting for his flashback. And then we'll know.
He was secretly there fucking Zareth and Mavis while they were in the lake.
Watch him take control of the time lapse. I am betting on that.
Oh my god! If it were a love triangle from 400 years ago, I would actually slip
and
my wrists.
He wanted Zareth for himself.
Yeah.
It's I didn't kill all these dragons because I liked you, Baka.
Acnologia wasn't the first black person. He was the first gay.
He wasn't the first, but he was definitely the last.
After they exterminated all gays because Christian Weston Chandler came in and used his magical powers.
Christine Weston Chandler.
Christian Weston Chandler, as the character is portrayed.
Wait, Joey, did his extermination of the gays give him the power to turn into a woman?
It might have.
I think that's why he did it. He needed to store enough gay energy to transform his male body into that of a woman.
What might have happened is he did a spirit bomb, where he gathered up all the femininity, and into a single spot, but it had to go somewhere, and then he just sort of absorbed it into himself, and it also caused.
Now, did he have to throw this vaginal bomb at the gays?
No, he wanted to, but that's where it backfired, and it all fed into him. Now, the gays were cured of their effeminate nature and became good, God-fearing, straight, cisgender white males. Yeah.
Of course. All right. That makes sense. And they have to be white.
They all became Ted Cruz.
Okay.
Who is the whitest, God-fearing, Christian, cisgendered male of them all.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We're slowly figuring out Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
The deep, complex lore of Fairy Tale.
Oh, man. Fucking great. All right, so what happens next?
Well, Jalal's just I'm going to go buy us some time. because that worked out well for us last time.
Yeah, naturally.
I used my strongest spell against him, and he, like, sneezed.
I mean, we're defeating him one cold at a time.
Their magic is as effective as pollen.
I hope so. I don't have any magic. I wish I could have pollen magic. That'd be pretty neat.
Hey, you know what? It'd be a step up from being a master of shit.
I take pride in my shit mastery.
Well, you know what? I'm the master of piss, and I'll tell you, I'd prefer shit.
You're the spank master.
Well, of course, but whenever I spank you, it makes you pee a little. Haven't you noticed that?
No. I mean, I'm always wearing diapers, so...
And I spank you a lot, so you may just be used to the sensation by now.
Yeah, it might be like some overload there.
Yeah. Discharge. Ceaseless discharge.
Hey, we're bringing Dark Souls into it, baby!
Yeah! Anyway, we're back to Mavis and Zareth. And he's still trying to cop a feel, but he can't quite find where the tit is.
Okay.
Because it's not there.
Okay.
And then he looks really mad at Natsu. Natsu's like, stop it! And then Mavis just like, oh, Zareth, don't do this.
Yeah, is Natsu just like watching this whole thing unfold?
Basically, and then as soon as he like runs up, like he gets hit by magic energy or something. I'm not really sure. He just gets knocked back by something.
Boy!
Yeah, I know.
Love those force fields, guys.
Yep, anyway, so Zareth's all like, Neo Eclipse is a spell that allows one to relive their life one more time. So, I guess it does just send him back to a point in time and he gets all his memories.
Alright.
So at least they clarify, like, what exactly it is, instead of just being like, it's like this, but it's also kind of like this.
It is clear as mud. I have no idea what's going on
Well, at least now we
time.
know it's mud.
Yeah.
Like, before, we were like, is this mud? Is this shit? Is this terracotta clay that's been melted down?
But what's in the mud? Is it clay? Is it terracotta shit?
No. Well, no. Now we know it's just 100% pure mud. Now, why does it matter that it's mud?
I don't know.
We've yet to find out.
I just don't know.
Anyway, anywho's he's like, I'm gonna go back 400 years in time. I'm gonna have a family and a cute little brother who I'm gonna fuck. Yeah. I won't be immortal. Yeah. And then I'll finally be able to die.
Yep. Okay.
It'll be a shame that I won't be able to see you, though.
Yeah.
You know, because they kind of love each other, right?
Nope, they don't. Keep going.
So he looks longingly into her eyes, like he has a soulless stare as he does it.
Yeah.
Like she's looking at him all concerned, and he's just like, I'm looking at a dead puppy.
I mean, yeah.
And he's like, if you don't meet me, I'm sure you'll be happier. I'm sorry. We're not done. We're not done. He still has more to say.
What is there more to say? You've already killed all of humanity with this soliloquy. Like you think you're so deep. To be or not to be. It'll be better if you don't know me. Fuck you.
Joey, he's not using the spell yet. He's just getting fairy heart so he can use the spell when he gets to the time lapse.
Chase, I swear, if you don't fast forward through this, I'm gonna murder everyone. I'm just gonna murder them all. We're already in Sheol. There's no murdering everyone a second time, but I'm gonna fucking find a way.
Well, we're almost done with the first chapter, if that makes you feel better. There's like 2 pages, and we'll breeze through them because it's mostly nonsense.
Go.
Anyway, so he's just like, I'll give it my all. I'll beat Acnologia. I'll fight alongside Natsu, the one that was originally alive. I'll protect mankind. That's why I'm going to say goodbye to this world. And there's literally a whole page devoted to him saying that one last line.
Okay.
And, maybe it's just like, please don't do this. This is the world where we met each other. Like, they both say that.
Yeah. Well...
Because they love each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so she, falls to the floor. Natsu runs up to Zareth. He looks at her corpse, but she's not dead. He says so. He's like, she's not dead, but she's not going to be able to move for a while because I took all her magic power. The infinite amount of it.
Yeah, all infinity of her magic power.
+1.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so then he moves his hands, you know how Frieza holds his hands out and like has his palms out and his arms low.
Oh yeah, where he's like inviting fuck whoever to like fight him.
Yeah, well he does that, but then he like raises his arms up or something. I'm trying to portray what he's doing without showing the picture because that'll take time. Anyway, then he's like, I'm gonna use Fairy Heart, and so then like things get glowy and shit around him, and like a giant shockwave emits from the guild, and you can see it for miles.
Okay.
And so Joey, if you were to say what would be the stupidest thing that could happen to him right now, what would that be?
Oh man. Oh, is this the part?
It's one of the. It's kind of why I say this is so juicy. Yes.
Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know. If he were to just like drop dead, like have a heart attack.
No, Joey, that would be great. I'm talking about like what would legitimately be the stupidest thing that they could do that you know that they would do.
Sonny with a chance of Loxus.
I think you're half right.
Was it okay? I'm never gonna guess this.
I'm gonna send you the picture. I'm stalling so I can send you the picture.
All right. Well,
Zareth has a magical transformation and becomes a magical girl.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you know, he turns into a white mage. He gets wings.
Oh my god!
Literally, the next chapter is called Zareth the White Mage.
He becomes a magical girl.
Yeah.
Wait a
also, he's got like an 8-pack.
Hang on a sec. Yeah, I noticed. That's pretty. It's pretty great. Also, X-Men belt. Nice.
Yeah.
If he's got infinite magical power, including fairy wings. Well, I don't know what kind of wings they are, but magic wings. Why doesn't he use all of his infinite magical power to kill himself?
Because Joey, he can't die.
Ah, but then he's not God. Bam!
Well, no, he says he has the power of a god.
Whole thing.
But that doesn't
whole
mean
thing.
He's God.
Theological debate. I win. Thank you. Give me all the prizes. We don't even need to think about this anymore. Throw your Bibles away. Throw your Qurans away. Throw your Jewish Torah. Actually, keep the Jewish Torahs. Those are pretty neat. Throw everything else away. I know what's up. I know what's down. Zareth has an X-Men belt.
The only true god is Cthulhu.
The only true god is Agnostica, the god of the agnostics.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. So yeah, you can control time, or something.
I mean, honestly, like that's not as stupid as Sonny with a chance of Loxus.
Well, that's why I said the Sonny part.
Yeah. Well, that's
because he's all white.
I mean, it makes sense. Like
evil.
at the end of Kill la Kill, Ryuko absorbed all the life fibers from all the other uniforms and like had this magical transformation.
Yeah, but that's because it was an epic unifying moment. This is Zareth ripping an infinite well of magic power that shouldn't be there to begin with, and is just now even stronger than before because that's how these stupid shonen villains work.
Chase,
they're like, I'm super powerful, but I'm going to become even more stronger, and so I can seem threatening.
Chase, I know you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, there's no fighting you on this, but there's a tiny sliver in me that just thinks when you say the words Zareth the White, there's a tiny part of me that thinks, oh, like when Gandalf ascended from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White.
It's not going to be anything like that.
That is cool. So then I look at this and I'm like, hey, that might be cool.
Well,
I know it's not.
because the contrast here is between Zareth the Black Wizard and Zareth the White Mage. So literally the only difference is that his hair is white. He's still the same dude who still wants to kill himself and kind of by extension everyone else.
Well, but now he's a white guy.
Yeah, but now he's a pure white man. He's Michael Jackson right now. He's reached the throne of the gods and become white.
Yeah, he's got that shiny white glove that decides the life and death of everything. Oh my gosh, this is like he was a black man.
Yep.
And killing people was wrong, and the popo was coming after him. But now that he's white, they're not going to arrest him.
No, man, they're gonna be like, dude, do you want a gun? We got plenty.
Yeah, they're going to go hunting.
Yeah,
for all the gays.
You know,
like
because his dad hasn't
Ethnologia.
been home in a while on a hunting trip.
Yeah. Well, let's fucking talk about Zareth the White, please.
Well, we're on the next chapter now, and it doesn't start
Yeah.
out with him.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
You cucks.
Dick tease. Anyway, so now we're with Gildarts and Kana because they're
All right.
alive,
Somehow.
and they're reacting to that giant shockwave from before.
All right.
They're just like, what was that? And then, like, Loxus and everyone else shows up. And they're like, yeah, we can't go to the guild right now.
Okay.
To which...
Why?
Well, that's what he asks. Gildarts. And Loxus is just like, yeah, the first said we shouldn't go. So we're not gonna.
Wait, where are they?
They're like, I don't know, like down the street. Like, they can see it.
All right.
Anyway, so Loxus is holding Makarov because he's dead. And they're really, really pushing that fact on us.
Oh,
Like, this is-
Makarov died?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He used fairy
I
law
remember this?
really strong, and then he died.
Who did he use fairy law on?
The minions, not the Spriggan 12. The faceless minions without names who were powered up super strongly.
He's going to get resurrected.
Yeah, I know. They literally have said that he's dead like 6 different times.
Yeah.
It's fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, he's coming
Like,
back.
this chapter was when I knew. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be alive. Like, they're gonna bring him back. He's like 86. Leave him alone.
Yeah, let the man die in peace, okay? I feel like Makarov is secretly like the creator of Fairy Tail, the manga, Hiroshima. Like, he loves Fairy Tail so much and he wants to die for them, but they just won't fucking let him. They just got to make sure that all of his organs fail, you know, and they slowly replace him with robotic parts until no trace of his former self is left. He's just a hollow husk.
Didn't he have a heart attack before?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I figured out what that third Dark Guild was.
The third Dark Guild?
Yeah,
Oh,
because it was
yeah.
Grimoire Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Because Hades had that whole thing where he had his like heart attached to this other heart thing, so it made him not able to die until that was broken or
I
something.
don't remember any of this shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't. But it was like immediately after that Acnologia fucked their shit up.
Okay.
Anyway. That was all about that. Anywho, so now they're all like really sad about Makarov being dead, and then they're remembering, now they're like wishing for the people who are still involved to be safe. There's like, oh, Wendy, Gray, Urza, Lucy, Natsu, Happy. That last one made me smile a bit.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me that Happy existed.
Yeah. Happy, the god, the proof that there is no god in this earth.
I swear to God, I want Happy to die, because I feel like that's the only thing that'll make me feel at this point.
The only way that you can even respond, you're like a coma patient, and the only way that they can get you to like move your finger a little is to just get Happy to die.
Yeah. Anyway, so now we're back with Lucy and Gray and Happy. And they're like on the ground, because I guess that shockwave smacked him in the face.
Oh, good thing we saw that.
Yeah, anyway, so the book is closed now. And they're like, oh, the letters went away. I guess it's because the book's closed. And that's when they figure out, oh...
That's what happens when you close a book, guys.
Yeah, yeah, I know. They're not very bright. So then Lucy's just like, oh, this book is connected to Natsu with, like, life bonding magic.
I mean...
Even though that's, like, been
Yeah?
said. Like, it's been said that whatever, if, like, you burn the book, Natsu dies.
Yeah.
I don't know why she needs to clarify this.
Okay.
Anyway, so now she's just like, maybe I can rewrite what's written in here.
Okay. So if you write, like, and also he likes dicks, does Natsu become gay?
I hope so.
Oh,
That's not
that'd be
what I
pretty
thought they
great.
were going for, but I want that to be now.
I mean, that'd be the first thing that I would write.
I mean, you know what they're going to do now, right?
Dicks?
No, they're going to make it so when Zareth dies, Natsu won't die. Because that's the whole thing about why Happy didn't let Natsu kill Zeref in the first place.
But it doesn't matter because Zeref is going to rewind time.
Well, they don't know that, and they want to stop that. He hasn't done it yet.
What are they going to do? Throw Lucy's tits all over Zeref till he suffocates, and then that's it? That's the end of the story?
You know what? It would make more sense than what they've been doing so far.
Touché.
Anyway, so then Lucy's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something we could use to save Natsu, so let's do that.
Okay.
So now we're back with Natsu and Zeref.
Great. Yeah.
The quote-unquote action is about to begin.
Okay.
So, like, Natsu puts, like, Mavis's corpse, somewhere.
Body.
Just, like,
dude, it's body. Just say the phrase body.
But, like,
it's not even a phrase, it's a word. She's not dead, though.
I know, but it's fun to think she's not, but also, yes, dead.
Chase, you fucked up.
Anyway, Natsu's ready to fight Zeref again.
Yeah, alright. Glad that he reaffirmed his convictions after being fired up 2 chapters ago.
Yeah, and then Zeref's looking at him like in the most condescending way. He's just like, dude, you've got no chill.
He's a white guy. He's allowed.
Yeah, I know. And now that he's not black, he's able to feel good about himself. And he's just like, dude, you can't touch me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And so then, like, Natsu's getting ready to like, hit him with his fist. You know, his Fire Dragon's Iron Fist.
His fist.
Yeah.
he's gonna hit him with his fist. Just like a normal punch. Normal-ass fucking punch on face.
Anyway, so, like, he's getting ready, and then they do the stupidest-looking shot. I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Okay.
Like, they do the stupidest-looking shot of Natsu punching.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Lay it on me, baby.
Then he creates a, like, giant fucking hole in the guild. Like, he blows up half of it.
Natsu or Zeref?
Natsu. Zeref is taking the punch.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's the same picture that you sent before.
Oh, is it? Weird.
Yeah.
It should have sent the one I took.
Zeref, the white-ass bitch.
Yeah. And you know what? It needs to be sent twice just to get the full impact of Zeref.
Oh.
Look how fucking dumb that looks.
Oh, man. That's, like, the hand is so close and in such detail that you just can't help but go, like...
And also, he's got, like, the goofiest looking face.
Yeah, he does.
Hmm.
It's just so undynamic. Like,
I know.
There is emotion there. It doesn't feel like I've seen some of the panels of Bleach. I've never read it. But I have seen some stuff from, like, Super Eye Patch Wolf's video, and it's, like, flat as fuck. This, like, there's something going on. It's just happening at completely the wrong angle.
Well, at least with Bleach, like, whenever they do a thing, it makes sense that they're doing it in the way they are, you know? Like, whenever you see them do an action, even if it's not as cool as it was before, like, it still gets there. It still does what it's supposed to.
Yeah.
But with this is just, like, I don't even know, dude. I think they had, like, 2 different people working on the same shot. Like, one person drew the hand, and the other person drew Natsu.
Yeah.
And the one dude's really good at hands.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me considering how fucked the manga industry is.
But whatever. Anyway, so Natsu's just like, sorry, Makarov, I destroyed the guild again, and Zeref. And they're like looking at Zeref, just like not there.
Okay.
Oh, but then everything like goes back to rebuilds itself and goes back to normal, and Zeref reappears.
Okay.
And Natsu's just like, everything went back to exactly how it was. And he's like, that's Fairy Heart's power. This is now Zeref speaking. Time and space are now mine. It's an infinite power. We can say that it's the magic that overcomes all magic.
Oh,
and
buddy.
And then he shoves his hand through Natsu's chest.
How on earth are they gonna write their way out of this? Wait, don't tell me. Is it a 4-letter word that starts with love and ends with death in every reader of manga ever?
Yeah, the best part of the chapter is Natsu is impaled, and I hope he should die, but he's not going to.
Can I get a shot of that, please?
Oh, yeah. Just a second. I went to the next page.
I need to get my jollies off.
Oh, and don't worry, this looks just as stupid as the other one. Like, it does not look... It doesn't look like it should. Like, when you imagine somebody getting fucking impaled by a hand.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's looking pretty great. Yeah.
And...
No, we don't need
lube.
Our bodies create... Oh, holy shit. That's like the worst.
Right?
Jesus. Oh my gosh. That's like the...
This might be the worst looking chapter of all.
Oh, man.
Of all the chapters that have ever chaptered.
Yep.
Oh, and then, like, because Zeref's a dick, he's just like, in case you didn't know, Makarov's dead, by the way. And then there's a shot... You know what? I'm going to send you this one, too, because it's kind of funny.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
It's Natsu crying with blood coming out of his mouth.
Yeah?
It's pretty funny. It's supposed to be really sad, but I can't stop laughing when I see it.
That's because it's... I don't know. There's just something about him, like you expect him to be right side up, but he's upside down. The panel depicts him upside down, and it just adds this goofiness to the whole thing.
I think it would have been fine if his face wasn't so weird. Like
the expression?
Yeah, the eyes do not convey all that much despair. You would not know he was upset if there weren't tears.
Yeah, but the thing is...
And then there's his mouth, which is just generic, I'm not really all that happy mouth, with blood coming out of it.
Yes, I see what you're saying, but honestly, I'm trying to look at it upside down, and you can't really see the eyebrows too well in the current state that it is. If you were to rotate it around, it's easier to see it and recognize that he's actually in a lot of pain and anguish.
Hold on, I'm going to send you a picture from the newest chapter of My Hero Academia, because they did a similar shot of despair, which actually was amazing. Like, it was one of the coolest looking scenes I've ever seen. Is
this gonna spoil me on My Hero Academia?
Probably not, because it's literally just a reaction. There's no dialogue in it whatsoever.
A lot can be conveyed in a reaction,
There's literally no dialogue at all. You just see them reacting to a single image, which you will not understand.
Well, Chase, I feel like I'm smart enough that I can piece the whole thing together.
Go for it. Anyway, it's sent, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look at how much better that is.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Way better, and it's merely because, like, normally the line art is a lot more smooth than this, and it's the fact that they went to, like, this really sketchy, like, layer upon layer that really adds the depth of despair to it.
Yeah.
Like, there was actual effort put into making them look upset.
Yeah, no, I see what you're talking about.
Compared to Natsu's usual face with a little bit of tears and blood.
That's like... Oh, gosh, what is Natsu like? I forgot.
I'm all fired up.
That's what Natsu looks like when he's not fired up.
Which is like 1% of the time.
Yeah.
And that's the 1%.
But we are the 99%, and 99% of the people in this audience want to know what happens after Natsu gets impaled.
Zeref walks away, he's like, later, dude. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter.
Okay. Gosh, you built up Zeref's transformation into a magical girl as like this really juicy thing.
Oh, well, I just thought it was ridiculous that they went to this. Like, I didn't think Zeref needed to be powered up, like, at all.
Oh, absolutely not, no.
Like, they could have just had him take Fairy Heart and just, like, have it held in his hand, but they went so far as to redesign him in such a way to make him look like he just went through a magical girl transformation.
Yeah. I mean, he's got new clothes. He's got an X-Men belt. He's got the like wings and everything.
Like, evil villain transformation is as shonen gets, but I completely forgot about it. So when they did it, I was just like, oh fuck, that's right. They haven't done this yet.
I think my key takeaway from this episode is fairy tale people who make dialogue need to go shoot themselves in the fucking heads.
And the people who draw expressions need to shoot the other guys in the heads. And then be on the other side of the heads so that it kills them too.
Yeah, really, we just want everybody to like organize this oh god,
Mass suicide.
What's the name? Those Rube Goldberg style trap where like you flick a domino over and it somehow results in the death of everybody in the manga industry.
How about
even the good ones?
It's a human centipede of everyone's dead.
Yeah, that works.
Just mush them all together into this mess, and then they're all dead and on fire, and Japan sunk.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Human Centipede's about, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's about humans and centipedes coming to an agreement that they all need to die?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm just making sure.
Well...
Yeah, that's it. We're done. The Wombo combo is over.
I'm telling you, man. I'm not willing to bet because I'm not a betting man. But I'm telling you, give it like 5 chapters. This sucker will be over. I'm calling it.
All right, I'll hold you to that. I say they got another at least 10 to 15.
All right.
At the very least.
I don't know. They might drag it out, but I just don't really see.
Knowing
it
them, I think they can go to 555.
They can if they want to, but do they really want to?
Well, they have a whole 777 thing, so maybe.
I don't know. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this episode of Shounen Sheol. Please be sure to go fuck yourself, and have a nice day.
Stop watching.
Stop reading.
Stop living.